Are you serious? Are you serious? What? Earthquakes, 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 earthquakes. 5 earthquakes have hit Oklahoma. And amazing shaking going on. And let me just do this right now. Stephen of Oklahoma, if you're okay, because remember Sunday, Stephen got up and walked out into the front yard, and there was a sinkhole beginning to form in his front lawn there in Tulsa, Oklahoma. It was over 4 feet deep, and all around it, it was softening. 4-foot deep sinkhole in his front lawn. He took video of it and sent it to me. Well, now we've got this mega 7.8 earthquake that's hit Iran this morning. 40 are dead at least, maybe hundreds are feared dead right along the Iranian-Pakistan border. It was felt through the entire Middle East, all the way shaking people's coffee cups in New Delhi, India. And we don't even know how many are dead there. And we know that Iran has continually been cursing Israel. Well, we know the people of Oklahoma love God. Matter of fact, it's one of the most God-fearing states in our union. But America is turning its back on God as a whole. And the corruption, and the murder, and the blaspheming of God, and removing of prayer from the schools, and the removing of the 10 Commandments from off the walls, and the Supreme Court's decision to make abortion legal, and Dr. Gosnell's murderous, butchering, massacring abortion clinic that he was doing, sticking baby feet in jars and snipping and cutting off the heads of the back of the babies when they were born in Philadelphia, and now gay marriage. So I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the people of Oklahoma, because I think that there's many God-fearing people there. But the Lord is shaking the heart of this nation. Let me give you a report. Here we go. This is from News Channel 4, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Here is a news report. Let's hear about a few seconds of it or so.
When it comes to earthquakes.
Perhaps you felt it. Shook you out of bed this morning. Since early this morning, we've had 5 earthquakes in central Oklahoma, ranging in magnitudes from 2.8 to the biggest 4.3. We have had tons of calls from all over the area from viewers who felt the earthquakes. We even felt them here in our studios and up in the control room as well.
Yeah, what about 5:15? Rattled was pretty good here.
Sure did.
How about that?
Well, we were doing weather.
So there they were. They were live on the air doing the weather when earthquakes started shaking things up today, April 16th, 2013. 5 earthquakes shock Oklahoma, knocking them right out of bed, folks, early Tuesday morning. The quakes ranged in the magnitudes of 2.8 to 4.3 and were centered in several areas in Lincoln and Oklahoma counties. Hundreds of callers from around Oklahoma phoned News Channel 4 to say they felt the quake. Things were shaking. Things were quaking. The devil's back is breaking as the birthing pains of the coming of the Lord is truly upon us. Biblical prophecy. Listen to this. Hundreds of callers calling from Ponca City and Fort Cobb. There have been no reports of any major damage or any serious injuries so far. But listen to this. At 1:45 a.m. this morning, 3.0 earthquake, Chandler, Oklahoma. At 1:56 this morning, 4.3 earthquake, Wellston, Oklahoma. At 2:15 a.m., 2.8 earthquake, Paden, Oklahoma. At 2:16 a.m., 3.3 earthquake, again, Wellston, Oklahoma. And then at 5:16 a.m., a 4.2 earthquake in Luther, Oklahoma. Those are all very close. I'm starting to worry just listening very softly to the new Madrid fault line. Keep an eye on what's going on around the world. Boston Marathon bombing, abortion clinics of horrendous natures being revealed in Philadelphia, earthquake, mega quake, Iran, wars, rumors of wars, North Korea, South Korea, Japan, America, China, Russia, Iran, Israel, Syria, Damascus. What's going on? And somebody just sent me an email earlier this morning. Several people died. Oh, give me 1 second, and then I'm going to read to you. Go to your Bible. Get a Bible. Go get a Bible. And go to Matthew 24. Don't worry about Oprah. Don't watch Dr. Phil. Find Jesus. Pastor, there was something else, like 25 people got killed somewhere. I'm trying to remember. I can't remember. People are dying everywhere. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Listen, Matthew 24. The Bible said in verse 3, Jesus was sitting on the Mount of Olives. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world? And Jesus answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in divers or different or diverse places of the world. And all of these are the beginning of sorrows. The birthing pains, folks, have truly begun. Are you saved? Have you given your life to Christ? Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. And you ought to see the hate that I got this morning from the first video I did, just reporting about the earthquake in Iran. Go to the first one I did. I've done 2 in Iran's quake, but watch the first one. Read the comments. You wouldn't believe the hate from the atheists, from the Muslims, even from the religious crowd. And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. And many false prophets shall rise, and shall deceive many. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. But he that shall endure to the end, the same shall be saved. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached unto all the world, for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. When you therefore shall see the abomination of desolation spoken by Daniel the prophet stand in the holy place. In other words, you're seeing these signs now. You're seeing these things develop. And this gospel is being preached. And we're seeing people saved every day, whether it's here on YouTube or our live show from 12 noon to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are seeing it everywhere. I'm supposed to be on the Hagmans tonight. I'm waiting for an absolute confirmation. Well, I might have just got it. Oh, here's Stephen of Oklahoma. 4.0 earthquake in Oklahoma. What? That's his text. That is what his text says. That's it. You want to? Here it is. You can read it. Just got it. There it is right at the bottom. 4 EQ in Oklahoma. What? I'm serious, folks. Something